How you doing? I'm Kevin O'Hara for alcoholmastery.com. How do you fill the void after you've quit drinking alcohol? Well, let's take a look at that void for a start. Most of the time when people drink alcohol, they are drinking alcohol to fill a void, right? And it doesn't do anything to fill any void. All it does is it creates a deeper and wider, more slippery void than was there in the first place, because you're replacing life with alcohol, right? You're replacing doing things and getting out there and being a part of society or whatever you want to look at it like, doing all the things that you used to do. Think about when you were back to being a kid, right? When you were a kid, and all the things that you used to do then, all the things that you thought, all the dreams that you had, all the things that you did as a part of your general life, and think about yourself now. And my life when I was drinking was just gradually and consistently moving in one direction, and that was everything was sort of was converging on drinking alcohol. So my social life was going down that avenue. Every time I had to, wanted to socialize, I would drink. Every time I wanted to relax at home, I wanted to drink. I wanted to drink with my meals. I wanted to drink when I was watching the television. So many different areas of my life. When I wanted to forget something, I wanted to drink. When I wanted to celebrate, I wanted to drink. So you've got all these different areas of your life that are converging on this one basic habit, right? And it's relying on an outside toxin, right? An outside substance that is toxin for your body, for your life, for your mind, right? So that is creating a void. And when you stop, of course you've got this big hole, or you've got these big holes in your life scattered all over the place that you've got to fill. But that's your opportunity, isn't it, to do something fantastic, to fill those with the things that you want, to write your own story. As a drinker, your story is being written by the fucking alcohol companies. This is what you do. It's been written by the alcohol companies, by the advertisements, by the pubs, by the liquor stores. All these other people are writing how you are going to live your life, how you're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate only with alcohol, with champagne maybe, Pop the cork in a champagne, and it's the only way you can do it, I remember thinking when the first Bahrain race in the Formula One was happening, and I can't remember who won it, but anyway, they're up there on the podium, and it's an alcohol-free country, so they weren't allowed to pop the champagne, but they popped a fizzy something or other, and I was thinking, oh God, that's shit, it's like they can't drink alcohol, what's the point in champagne without alcohol? I always hated champagne, never liked champagne, but I was defending it because I was defending alcohol. I was defending my own right to drink alcohol, vicariously by putting it off onto this podium celebration. When you're faced with this, and everybody is going to be faced with this, right? This quandary of what to do with your time once the alcohol is gone. What do you do with your time? What do you do with all these holes that are left outside of the alcohol? Just understand one thing, right? You're not going to fill these holes on day one, right? You're not going to fill them in the first month. You might not even fill them in the first year, right? I'm 4 years into this, and I've still got lots of different areas of my life that I want to tweak, or I want to do something different. And that's the way life is. That's the way life should be. As you go through life, just as a normal person, as a normal day-to-day human being, you go through and you do certain things, and then you sort of either outgrow these things, or you get bored of them, or whatever, and you change track, you do something different, and you fill that void. But it's not like this massive void that you have to fill. See, we're starting out from the perspective of having a big void, or big voids in our lives to fill. You've got a void in your relaxation, you've got a void in your sleep, you've got a void in maybe your relationship, you've got a massive void in your socialization, or how you respond to celebrations, all that kind of stuff. So you've got all these different voids. And there's no other time in our lives when we have this, except maybe, when you're trying to quit smoking, or you're trying to quit some other huge thing in your life that has, maybe you're a sports nut, right? You're exercising all the time, and something's happened to you and you can't exercise anymore, right? Ever, right? So something has happened to you in your life, and that's a big void. So, these are massive times. And, from the perspective of quitting drinking, as I say, it's only a very small thing to not put the alcohol into your mouth. That's how you stop drinking. But to fill the voids takes a lot of work. And as I say, it's not going to happen straight away. But it's a step-by-step process. It's like everything else, right? You take one step at a time, right? You get rid of the alcohol and you start filling in the voids that you need to do on a day-by-day basis, right? So you start filling in what you do when you come home from work, right? That's the first one, or one of the first ones that you might think about. What you're going to do at the end of the day when you're trying to sleep. That's another void that you've got to try and fill, right? So you start with these things, and these things are not going to happen. You're not going to all of a sudden fill this void with something else and you feel comfortable on day one, right? You'll start to feel more comfortable on day 30. You'll definitely be more comfortable on day 60. And by day 100, you've done this. You'll have come home from work, or you'll have gone to bed 365 times. So that bang, 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 bang. This is a habit that is just going forwards and is being, you're creating this habit on a daily basis. So the habit is being reinforced on a daily basis, and it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Other things like your celebrations and maybe even your socializations, these things that happen on a more less consistent timeline. So you've got to do these a lot more. You've got to do these over a lot longer period of time in order for them to become as concrete as your daily habits, if you understand what I mean. So just understand that what you're filling is habit, is voids anyway. You've got a fucking massive void in your life with alcohol. Alcohol doesn't fill anything, right? All it does is make you think that there's no void there. It fools your mind into thinking that there's no void there in the first place. And all these voids are there created by the alcohol companies, and the marketing and all that other shit that they're doing to you, right? End of the day, it boils down to what's going on up here. If you don't listen to any of this shit, it can't affect you. As long as I said in one of the other videos, if you think you can moderate, then you're going to try and moderate, and there's no such thing as moderation in my opinion, because of the nature of the drug, right? And the nature of the habit that you're in. So anyway, look, back to the voids. The only way you're going to fill these voids is not with alcohol. It's going to be stopping drinking alcohol and filling the voids one by one, bit by bit, as you go forward. It's just life, but it's a great life. It's a fucking great life. It's a great life, Push yourself forwards. Push and push and push and push and push, and put up with the discomfort, Take the days and, take the days where it's good. Take those as blessings. Take the moods when they're good and take those as blessings. And take the moods that are bad and the discomforts that are bad, and just take those as things that you have to get through in order to move yourself forward into the place that you want to be. So look, that's it for today. If you want to sign up for a newsletter, go over to the website. There's a sign up form on the homepage on alcoholmastery.com, and you can get a free video every day into your inbox. There's just a whole heap of stuff over there that will help you to quit drinking alcohol and just change your mindset. That's the whole point of Alcohol Mastery, is to try and change your mindset away from thinking about drinking and thinking about drinking as something which is beneficial in your life, to thinking that it's something shit, right? And the only beneficial things in your life are the things that you want, right? The goals that you want to achieve in your life, happy life, If you want to contribute to Alcohol Mastery, you can become a patron of Alcohol Mastery for whatever, a couple of dollars a month, whatever is very much appreciated. Go over to patreon.com, patreon.com Alcohol Mastery, and as I say, you can become a patron for as little or as much as you want. Everything is very much appreciated. And until next time, my name is Kevin O'Hara. The website is alcoholmastery.com. Stay safe, have a great day, and keep the alcohol out of your mouth, and keep filling those voids. Good luck, take care, onwards and upwards.